Hello, and welcome back to Fallout 4. We are getting back to the main quest and back to the Commonwealth after we have finished with the Far Harbor. In the first episode since our return, we
Commonwealth's a dangerous place.
got busy with some small quests, with submitting some small quests, running some errands here and there, like resupplying the signal grenades. So all the minor stuff. But now we will go back to the railroad HQ, right? Where we can submit a slightly more important quests. Yeah, we returned Nick back to back where he was, to his detective agency. Now, I do remember correctly that we are going to the railroad, right? Right.
Damn ferals. Radiation is a big sense of humor.
Now, let's see. I think it's time to put on the hazmat suit. Now, it says that the location of the railroad HQ is right here. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the church. Yeah, okay. I'm happy that those ghouls that are around here do not regenerate. Like that they stay in exactly the same position I left them quite a while ago. That is very nice.
Use
Heads
the
up.
back entrance.
Tom's got
Too
more
much
goodies
traffic
to
to the
stock.
church.
Check with him.
This hideout.
Hi.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on the MiLA project. We got the Commonwealth wired up, my friend. I'm big enough to admit it. So the Institute terraforming the planet theory didn't pan out. But with a few modifications, I can see if someone's messing with the tectonic stability of the Commonwealth.
Nice, we actually finished all the MiLA quests. Cushioned girded leather left leg. I might not need it, so...
Excuse me.
You need anything?
Yes, can I sell it to you?
I'll take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Well, impressive. Yeah, you can take it back, thank you. Just in case, let's put my charisma hat.
For every synth that makes it out, there's a round on me.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it comes. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Even with synth allies, is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work, because it must. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Okie
The
dokie.
world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
Well, you heard the boss? You know what to do. Have some stuff to do in the Institute. North Hagen Beach is under attack. Well, my condolences, I guess. I mean, Commonwealth is a rough place. Surely you have some means to protect yourself, right? Something? Anything? Maybe just in case, let's go a little bit away from the entrance. And now we can ask for a relay. Cool. That would be Z114, right? The guy I'm looking at, that is the father. Oh, Z114 and Liam Bennett, okay. Isaac Carlin, you should be the bioscience, right? So this one should also be good enough. So I do have quite an amount of quests. That would be the buyer sign, so that's in any case where I need to pass, so...
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
You having second thoughts?
I'd risk anything for my people. It's just that Mr. Benet is many things. But he isn't always the most practical. And this plan is very risky.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps... if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the Synths to fight against us.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
If the Railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is wise to fear you. You will give my people an opportunity, and they will flock to us. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. But we can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Synth Unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, Unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
Scary guy.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming. Even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
Would it be possible to rescue more Synths?
Those 13 Synths are the only ones we're sure we can trust. If we push our luck and get the wrong Synth involved, the whole thing could unravel.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait for another opportunity. We can't risk anyone's life over this.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Well, I already talked to him, so I don't think that would be necessary.
Nothing to report, sir.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
I delivered the seeds.
But good. I trust everything went smoothly.
Well, not entirely.
Not sure I'd call it smooth, but it's taken care of.
Good enough, I suppose. Here you are, then. Something to aid in your future missions. Courtesy of the Bioscience Division. That will be all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
20 Steam packs. Well, I guess that's not too shabby.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Now I need to find a way to get upstairs. Do I use the fancy elevator for that? I mean, I guess I could.
Best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
I think I'm going too far. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure I'm going too far. Damn it. Now I look like an idiot.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, yo.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings to you as well.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Likewise.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Okay.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
If you say so. The Battle of Bunker Hill. Well, let's go and chat with Father then. I suppose.
Whatever you think I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
Absolutely. I mean, that's Snake, right?
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Okay. Cool. 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 Inform the Railroad or the Brotherhood. I have a strong itch to just fast travel there, but at the same time I don't want to fast travel there. So, how about we actually notify both of them? I mean, if the Institute does not like this idea, then surely it's a good one for me, right? I have a feeling that raiders might also be back then if the MiLA lurks here. I'm not super sure that the raiders are back because so far I do not see them.
Oh, it's on! Disappearing act. Huh? What the?
not expect anyone on this side of the bridge, to be honest. Now we have Rust Devils here as well. Everybody's here, right?
Just what I was hoping for. Trundling around looking for something that wants to blow me off.
Okay, in any case, I have nothing to do with whatever's going on around here. So I just suggest to make my way, you know? Okay, so informing the railroad, and after that informing the Brotherhood of Steel to amass the troops to the bunker hill. Hopefully it will irritate Institute enough and will not allow them to reach their target.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
Any news on your side?
Things we've set in motion continue to move. There are complications, always are, but nothing worth bringing to your attention. How about you? Any news?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital, but the sacrifice is just too great.
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
We're running out of places to hide our synths. That's why we put so many eggs in one crowded basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 synths, Stockton, some of our best agents, and the inevitable civilian casualties? No, not this time. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Won't the Institute be suspicious if I'm the only one left?
You're a lot tougher than anyone else in their outfit. If only one person could survive, it would be you. And any story you come up with won't be contradicted. We can't attack too early.
Once again, it's convenient, yes.
Kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
When running synths out of the well, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
And now a quick trip to the Brotherhood. Because, you know, the more the merrier, right? I wonder, like, obviously there should be an investigation about, well, both the Railroad and the Brotherhood knew about our plans. So who the hell ratted us out? How many people knew about that? And surely I will be in any list of suspicion if one makes such a list. And then how believable it is that I reported about that to both Brotherhood and the Railroad. Like, is it the kind of legend that stands or not? I hear some suspicious bubbly sound. I mean, it must be just water, but still. It seems like a shooting outfit to visit the Brotherhood of Steel main base, right? Sea captain's hat, some military fatigues,
Don't let Maxon's age fool you.
and cool glasses.
Tactician and an experienced soldier.
I cannot wrap my mind about how inefficient it is to run helicopter between the how do we call it? A hot air balloon? A zeppelin? How shall we call it? We can call it Britwin. So how inefficient it is to run a vertibird between Britwin and the airport. It just makes so little sense.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood, and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
I am in the proper head, right?
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Okay.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
Is the idea for me to kill the Institute?
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Superstructure integrity.
I'm not sure I like how it might be going.
Green. Hull plating stable.
We shall see about that. Proctor Ingram was on the... I was about to say ground floor.
The trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
I guess I am right. You can call it a ground floor.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details?
That is correct. Thank you. Now let's see if we can make it to the Bunker Hill. I think it's slowly getting to evening. That is night. That is nice. I do prefer to operate in darkness. Probably should put on my armor. We will be going over there.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting, Knight.
Why, thank you. Have no clue who is trying to shoot me. Somebody does. No idea who is it though.
I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something. They never learn. Do they? Seems like the Brotherhood is still somewhere nearby, because I still hear some combat sounds. Yeah, not for long. Just a small verification. I have my talking head. Yes, I do.
X4.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
I thought you were going, no? Who did you kill right now? Oh no.
Calculating most efficient attack.
You're not gonna finish the guy? Is he essential or something? Okay, what the hell is happening here?
Damn it! Ad Victorium! My leg! I'm hit! Destroy every last cent they're hiding.
How much can you take damage? Jesus Christ. My word. Well, anyways, please do not pay any attention to me.
I have found you.
Oh. It's quickly getting dark, is it not?
Hostiles in sight.
This is an actual battlefield around here. Oh no, the Brotherhood is fighting the railroad. Well, actually everybody is fighting everybody, right?
Got company.
Something very exciting is happening ahead of me. Damn, I really regret bringing Brotherhood here.
Watch out! Taking damage! Taking fire! Damn it! They're knocking down our squad! I'm hit! Keep your head down! Taking damage! Damn it! I'm hit! Taking fire!
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
So I would expect that both sides to fight Institute. Not every side to fight just each other, you know? Not sure why this turret was against me. God damn it. Why is it so far? Huh.
What?
What the?
Let's see.
Take no prisoners! Taking damage! Taking fire! For the Brotherhood! They're all over me! Look at that! You're out in the open! Bunker Hill is ours!
I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you. You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hi.
Thank you for sparing us.
hear Gauss rifles, so that implies that our guys are still alive.
For now.
But yeah. Bringing in the Brotherhood just made it more messy. I'm not sure that, like, in my head, there would have been, like, priority, right? So there is the railroad, presumably, a ragged, small kind of organization that does not worth a lot of resources to fight it at this moment. Especially if you have in the same room you have Institute Synths that that seem to possess a much bigger danger. But no, let Railroad unite with Institute against the Brotherhood. Well, I mean, from a certain point of view, I guess it makes sense, but that's not how I imagine stuff, you know?
Leave no survivors.
I mean, we're friends, right? You're not gonna shoot me.
Could have sworn.
Okay. That was tense.
Disappearing act, huh?
Who was it fighting with?
What? Who's there?
I guess we're both wondering that. Me and that super mutant. I'm heading directly to the crater, am I not? I mean, high time for me to just mark this location. And now we walk around. Surely there is a road around. If you don't mind pushing through a couple of bushes. Maybe we can take the parallel roads. Yeah, I know that I'm leveled up and that I have a couple of perks that I can purchase. However, have no idea what I want to purchase. CIT Rotunda. And from here, where do we go? Yeah, probably you need... Well, not this one, right? Yeah, that's just something else. There was an access to the roof, if I remember correctly. I also remember that there were several staircases, which complicates navigation in the building. And these staircases lead you to different levels. This seems like the correct one. Do I have a talking head? I do.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault.
But not Nora.
I admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
That's me.
Why let me out now? After all this time.
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, for me, it was just a moment. What time are you talking about? Like, I was seeing my wife and you, then some dude attacked us, kidnapped you, killed my wife, and now I'm out. So obviously, I kind of want to get back to this topic, you know?
Are you following?
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
Sure.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
I was expecting some speech checks. I was expecting, oh, you know, something, but this was disappointingly easy. Like, as he said it, there was a very important task that I put in jeopardy, and apparently we're just gonna let it slide. I will just say that I am ambushed and this is it. It's a little bit hard to believe, you know? In any case, for this episode, we're done. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, then by all means leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.